We have Malice, a forethought is our next offer. And also to answer your question, but I wonder what happens if the deal is a bit messed up with... again, if that's what he does, like, I do think he's supposed to, like, fulfill contracts or, like, deals that... like, he seems to also be, like, you know, stick around with a certain person for a long time and all that stuff. Because, like, the kid did say he's Mr. Money, he can do anything. So I think, yeah, if the deal is messed up, he will do it. At the end, he seems to be like very much like the type of anomaly who's like, yeah, I'll just do it because that's what you want, you know. Okay, Malice, a forethought. The last one we have from them was 2668. 2668. Yes. Yes. 268 is so good. It's the one where, like, if you hate if you have anything that you hate, right, or anybody that you hate, you will be teleported to the Colosseum in Rome, and you have to fight the thing or person that you hate. And if you die, you will come back, and you have to kill whatever thing or person you're facing. That one was really good. I remember that one. That was a lot of fun to read. Now Malice, a forethought, wrote Machines, Machinations, and a Warehouse in Leipzig, which is in Germany, if I'm not mistaken. Up to class safe. Threat level green. SCP-2856 has been acquired by the Foundation and is currently operated by Storage Concepts PLC, a Foundation front company, and the pretense of non-perishable goods. Storage. At least 6 personnel must remain within SCP-2856 at all times, with no fewer than 3 house there permanently. There we go. To the proximity of SCP-2856 to oh damn! Irish OnlyFans. Okay. Welcome to Fluff. Welcome to Fluff. Thanks for the follow. what a name. What a name. Was that to the proximity of SCP-2856 to Site 54, plans to outfit the location as a rapid... It's been a while since I heard the fall noise. Damn. It was a little bit louder than I remember. As a rapid response vehicle hangar and low value storage unit are currently undergoing approval. Oh my, thanks for the cheer. Cheer. You know what? I'll cheer to that with some water. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. As you can tell, nobody has cheered ever, so I still have like the regular Twitch voice doing the sounds. But yeah, thanks for the 7 bits. Thank you so much. That is so cool. You're the first ever cheer I ever gotten in my whole streaming life. I think I'm pretty sure that's the first one ever I received. So this means Henry and I we're grateful. We're definitely grateful. You stay golden. You stay awesome. The Afro is always with you. All right. Description: SCP-2856. Now I'm invigorated, full of energy. SCP-2856 is a large warehouse located on the outskirts of Leipzig, Germany, formerly owned by. Who are you? Who sent you here? Why are you trying to awesome your way into my heart, huh? Wow. Is gifted the mechanic a sub. Mechanic, you got a sub. Just a fan, buddy. That I appreciate it. I appreciate it. This means so much to me. I was going to thank, but the text wasn't sweet. It's great to see that. That is some great support. I'm flustered. I don't even know what to say. I appreciate everything about it. That is awesome. Thank you so much. We both appreciate it. Mechanic appreciates it. I appreciate it. And we appreciate it. I'm gonna sleep well tonight. Alright. Now I'm really feeling the power. SCP-2856 is a large warehouse. Okay, I already read that. While generally non-anomalous in structure, the walls of the building contain a semi-random network of cables composed of copper wire, woven hair, solder alloy, and concealed blood. Of course, there's blood. Thanks for the content. Hey, I'll keep trotting on, especially for you. I'll keep doing it. I'll keep going. Eventually, I will have to. Eventually, there will be an end once I read in the entirety of the SCP logs. But there will always be more, so I will always come back. But yeah, I will keep going strong. Alright, DNA testing has remained inconclusive. The origins of these materials and the method by which they were implanted in the walls is unclear. And here we have a still frame from recording E. This looks very like another like very Silent Hill-esque looking house. I'm trying to see if there's anything else like in the shadow. Is that a person? No, that's just a trick of the glitch. For the moment, I thought like this were like the shoulders right here, and that's like the head. But no, I think it's just a glitch effect. All right. What? When? Not what. When exactly one living human subject is placed within SCP-2856 for a length of time exceeding 20 minutes, all entrances into the building will seal themselves with an unknown mechanism. God! Not again! We already had that with Dusk to Dawn. Now we have 2 buildings in today's reading that lock us up. And the subject will demanifest. All attempts to enter SCP-2856 during this time have failed. After a period of time ranging from 30 seconds to 52 minutes, SCP-2856 will reopen. In 78% of recorded tests, the subject will no longer be present, and no further contact with the subject will be made. In the remaining 22% of tests, a different human subject will be present within SCP-2856. This new subject, designated -1, will invariably be a human being exhibiting a number of wounds or alterations. While the majority of -1 instances are dead upon manifestation, living instances are occasionally produced. Due to the physical and psychological damage present in recovered instances, information recovered through interviews has been limited at best. I keep saying Afro makes awesome YouTube videos and streams. I love the love going around right now. This is awesome. I'm filled with joy right now. You guys don't understand. So does the Irish OnlyFans have an OnlyFans account? Asking for a friend. just kidding. For a complete list of all sanctioned tests with SCP-2856, see document. No, bro. Damn it! Fuck! Document D. So here we have load document D abridged doc. Okay, here we go. Experiment. Experiment 2856-3. Subject D30892. So subject D manifested as normal. No -1 instance produced. Experiment 7. You think like the Foundation looks at this almost like a gotcha game? It's like they give in like a D class and hope like come on. Give me an instance, and then nothing shows up. It's like shit. No D class, come on. Let's send 10 of them in there. I want my -1 waifu. Experiment 7. D040188. 1-1 instance produced, consisting of a large quantity of blood and miscellaneous viscera. No anomalous properties observed. Remains incinerate. Wait, consisting of a large quantity of blood and so it's just like it has all over the place. After I can. Oh my god, dude! You always want to explore everything. You don't want to go to Babylon's whore shop, but you like, oh hey, a place I get teleported to some other place where I maybe not come back ever again. Yeah, that looks like that's the good shit. That's the nice stuff right there. Go right ahead. Hopefully I'll get a good -1 instance back. Experiment 8. One chimpanzee previously used for medical testing SCP-2856 failed to self-seal. Experiment abort after 2 hours. Okay, the house is like... No. You can't give me chimpanzee, that's not gonna work. Come on, man. It's a chimpanzee. Maybe you can give us something back. What if you have an animal in your dimension that we have never seen before? Nice try. But no. Give me human or give me nothing. Okay. I'll get you another D class. Now that's more like it. That's more like it. If it's an SCP located in Germany, so perhaps you can help with language. I would no. You gotta find out. You gotta figure it out yourself. I ain't gonna help with. I ain't gonna be an accomplice to your suicide mission. I'm not. Are you kidding me? Absolutely not. Experiment 10. Subject D600604. Subject was terminated via timed lethal injection midway through the demanifestation process. Subject demanifested as normal. No dashboard instance produced. Like the people on the other side are like, what the hell, man? Why are you giving us a dead guy? Experiment 16. D398500. Dashboard instance produced. Subject was unresponsive and showed signs of second and third degree burns across the majority of skin tissue. Subject expired 20 minutes after manifestation due to the replacement of 20% of all bodily fluids with a yellow-brown fluid physically identical to commercially available chicken soup. Chicken soup inside your body? All forms of testing attempted to date remain inconclusive as to the origin and/or composition of the substance. Experiment 19 D000202. Dashboard instance produced. Subject exactly resembled D040188 removed during experiment 7. Save for the power cord running the length of the spine and wire cords inserted in various orifices, both natural and artificial. The subject was missing both legs and vocalized loudly upon manifestation. Due to the low possibility of useful employment following this, the subject was terminated 2 days later. Where did they even like I can't even speak anymore. Are these all like subjects from the same dimension? Or are these just random people from different universes that this SCP just pulls out from? Experiment 22 D055426. The actual instance produced subject appeared to be the corpse of who was reported missing prior to the Foundation acquisition of SCP-2856. Due to the presence of a large lead pipe inserted in the subject's skull, they were visually unrecognizable. Autopsy revealed the cause of death was either the overheating of the subject's blood plasma or the insertion of a thermostat into the subject's stomach. How this was accomplished without leaving visible scarring is currently unknown. God damn, what is it? Experiment 28 D239906. Living -1 instance produced. Subject appeared to be in a state of shock, repeated the word tick at 1 minute interval. Okay, it's like almost like a clock. It's like tick, tick. 1 minute later, tick. It's literally doing like a clock thing for the minutes. Medical analysis showed extensive damage to the subject's rib cage and spine, with a brass key partially severing the spinal cord, resulting in lower body paralysis. Subject terminated at own request 3 weeks after containment. After own request. So they came out of shock eventually and was just like, kill me. That okay, whatever universe they came from was not good. Experiment 30 D030172. Subject was fitted with a camera embedded in the skull. Okay. No dashboard instance produced. Camera was eventually retrieved along with the subject corpse during experiment 96. That's a lot of D classes, my guy. The transcript of gathered footage is available in document E. That's a lot of D classes you had to go through. That's almost 100 D classes. You don't have that many. Load document, E document. Yeah. So here's what the D class camera found. Begin log. I assume it's minutes. 00. Camera is activated. Subject steps into SCP-2856. 19 minutes pass without incident. So yeah, that's 19 minutes. SCP-2856 self-seals. Real-time communication with the subject is lost, and they proceed to examine the interior of SCP-2856, which shows no notable changes. 29 minutes. All main lighting systems within SCP-2856 deactivate. The subject repeatedly vocalizes regarding the distress and attempts to and attempts unsuccessfully to leave. Visuals become increasingly indistinct, with higher levels of corruption and distortion being observed than would usually be expected. 31 minutes, visuals are lost. Microphone continues recording a low hum, punctuated at semi-regular intervals by the sound of heavy machinery. 44 minutes, visuals re-established. Subject appears to be standing in a dilapidated kitchen. A window to the left of the subject provides a view of barren farmland corresponding with no known location. The sound of muffled sawing can be heard from the adjacent room, accompanied by quiet screams. Subject attempts to exit the rooms, but finds the door securely locked. That's very much an oxymoron, isn't it? Or like a contradiction. There's another word for the contradiction, like a quiet scream. I know you can quiet a scream, but like usually a scream is supposed to mean it's loud, right? But of course, the quiet scream can still happen because if it's like far away. 47 minutes. A mechanical entity resembling a shop mannequin designated -2 enters the room. Note that the entity's head has been replaced by brand toaster with a crude face scratched under the front surface. Upon observing the subject, -2 leaves the room. D030172 attempts to follow but is unable. Why? For the 8 minutes, screams from the adjacent room cease, accompanied by the sound of grating metal. D030172 is heard breathing heavily, and endeavors without success to open the door. 50 minutes. An entity resembling an arachnoid gas-powered water heater is seen passing the window, carrying what appears to be a human corpse. Large quantities of steam are emitted from both the entities and the body. What? Is this some sort of factory? 53 minutes. -2 returns, carrying 2 thin squares of serrated metal. The entity appears to notice the camera embedded in D030172 and emits a low humming for approximately 30 seconds before reaching towards the subject's forehead. Visuals are lost. You just fucking... 1 hour, 5 minutes. According to the timestamp present on the footage, 12 minutes have passed. The camera is positioned on the table facing -2, which emits a series of rapid clicks. D030172 is seen on a work surface behind the entity with all limbs removed and cauterized. Oh my fucking Christ, dude! Reminds me of Outlast. That one fucking doctor that operates on you. Yeah. 1 hour, 6 minutes. -2 is seen turning away from the camera. The entity proceeds to forcibly open the abdominal cavity of D030172, inserting the 2 squares of metal on either side of the lower spine. This opening is then resealed using what appears to be a combination of nails, screws, and human teeth. The subject is observed moaning quietly during this period, and footage analysis shows the subject's tongue and soft palate have been removed, as well as much of the esophagus. The expelled blood is collected in a number of buckets and pots of various size and shape. What am I witnessing? 1 hour, 8 minutes. D030172 is observed repeatedly bringing their head into contact with the work surface and attempting to speak. This continues for approximately 3 minutes, with -2 moving closer to the camera and gesturing emphatically. The sound of heavy machinery is heard from the room adjacent, accompanied by laughter. 1 hour, 11 minutes. -2 moves away from the camera and forcibly presses their hands against D030172's forehead, causing massive structural damage to the subject's skull. The abdominal cavity of the subject bursts open and smoke is expelled from the mouth, nose, and ears. Oh my god. At no point is the subject observed to expire during this process. So by some anomalous mean, the subject is staying alive, even though like they're definitely supposed to be dead. 1 hour, 12, I mean, okay, all limbs missing is probably like a good indicator that they should not be alive right now. Even if you cauterize them all, it's still that the shock itself would probably just make your heart go. 1 hour, 12 minutes. The 2 pieces of metal, now glowing hot, are removed from the subject. They're placed to one side and coated in a mixture of butter and the subject's collective viscera. -2 turns back to the camera, brandishing a standard kitchen knife. No further movement other than a slight twitching is observed from the entity. 1 hour, 27 minutes. D030172 coughing loudly, seen moving from the work surface to the floor. At this point, they are presumed to have expired. Sounds rough. I would still explore SCP-2856 because, like my dad, I feel no SCP. As a summary, what are you talking through? Right now, it seems like this house which teleports people. It seems like it teleports people to like some sort of weird surgery, and they get replaced by somebody else. Well, the sounds of it, they do get replaced by something that was missing before. Because it does say like they found a guy that was missing before they got SCP-2856. So I wonder if this mannequin just does like weird you know, like how Sid in Toy Story 1 was just like messing around with toys and just combining random things. I wonder if the mannequin's kind of like doing that, where they just want to do weird things to you, and you kind of like are the puppet to just experiment with. And occasionally, when you give them a person, they give you whatever experiment they have back. That's what I assume. 1 hour 27 minutes. D030172. Coughing loudly, seen moving from the work surface to the floor. At the point they are presumed to have expired. 2 hours 14 minutes. Dash 2 points repeatedly towards the camera and emits clicks and hums of various tones and frequencies. Video footage is lost. Audio continues recording for a further 7 minutes before the camera shuts down completely and log. No further testing with SCP-2856 is being permitted at this time. Yeah, but you better not. This SCP was also called Machines, Machinations, and a Warehouse in Leipzig. So I feel like machines and machinations. So I feel like maybe humans. I mean, the mannequin could also be a. The part that there's definitely machines is definitely, like, you know, the surgery room for sure. That's a lot of machines and machinations happening there. But I'm trying to like figure out if the mannequin sees humans as machines, and that's why it like takes them apart and does things. Maybe the mannequin is kind of like the doctor, the plague doctor type of feel, where like, you know how like he thinks like you have the pestilence and then you have to be healed. What if this mannequin thinks you are broken and you have to be fixed, and this is the way he does it? That is just a theory, though. Perhaps the D classes get replaced with something else. I mean, again, I do feel like they're getting replaced with whatever person was missing before. I feel like maybe, perhaps, a lot of people used to live in that house and got teleported anomalously by the house somewhere away. But I doubt they have like 100 people that just went in that house before. So I don't know. Would the people always just have confirmation that one of the people was somebody that the Foundation knew? So it could also just be, it could be people that lived in that house before. It could be also people that went missing before. We don't know.